Hello friends, welcome to the brand new craft castle. I want to show you everything because it's pretty much finished. When I say pretty much, I mean like everything is where it needs to go. There is just a couple things that I have to fix or improve, like this right here. We'll get into that. Also, I need to find a spot for my M1 Ultra because on the ground is not where it needs to go. But I have all the organization things. I have found a place for everything. If you remember in the decluttering video that I had posted, there was two of them. I had talked about like storage options because this new craft space is A, half the size of what I used to have, and B, does not have a closet. And so I was stressed. I was stressed but blessed that I was getting a whole new space, but I was really struggling on where in the world I was going to put all my stuff. Well, let me just show you that first because I am really thankful that we have something. So in my house, we downsized. Not only did we downsize my craft space half the size, but we also downsized my house half the size. With that being said, we did a lot of like decluttering also in my house. Did such a good job decluttering my personal life that now I have a whole closet, and this closet is larger than the one that was in the old craft room. So I'm pretty impressed. But anyways, so all of this is going to house all of my craft supplies that don't really have a space in my craft room, but I need them to craft. Like my, hold on, let me turn this around. So I have my little organization bins. Those came from the last house, and this one holds scraps of acrylic. This one does scraps of cardstock, and then just like random things like foam sheets. This entire cart is just random things that you can laser engrave. Tumblers, jewelry things, spoons, just random things that you can engrave. And then we have this. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing with all of this. It's just random decor items. My box of cords that we talked about in the decluttering videos, and then like all the random X-Tool accessories that I don't use often, but I do have, so I do kind of need them here at the house. Also, eventually, I think what we're going to do is like build shelving through here because my ceilings are really tall in the new house. I definitely could utilize vertical storage, but that will be for another day. But I am thankful that I have a closet because without this closet, this wouldn't all fit. There's no way this would all fit in the craft room. But anyways, okay, let me show you the new craft room because it's really cool. Here it is. So when you enter right here. This door right here goes to the cardstock, where all the cardstock is held from the cardstock warehouse. And then this right here goes into the craft room. So we have the full area of the craft room. I know I have a lot of blank walls. That's because I don't really know what I'm doing yet. But anyway, so this is it in its full glory. It is half the size of what we had before, but it still houses all the things. And I'm going to go through it with you because I want to show you how I organized this space. So if you are looking for organization tips, I got you because we're going to go through it. So first, I just want to highlight this desk because I searched high and low for a desk that has really nice caster wheels and like heavy steel. This is it. But also over here, it's plugged in and I can raise my desk, and it's a standing desk. Look at that. The highlight right here. And then also because I have a smaller work room, I needed to utilize this desk because the last one I had my computer sitting on it and it just took up too much space. Like space at this point is like a hot commodity because there's some real estate in this, right? So like being able to use my Cricuts and stuff, generally what I did at the old place is I had a separate smaller work table. Clearly there's no room for that here. So what I did was I not only have this desk, but I have this like clamp thing. It's an arm, it's adjustable, you can move it around. Anyways, I have that clamped to here. So you'd like freeze up my entire workspace. Isn't this so amazing? And it's actually really quiet. It just goes up and goes down. In the new craft room, I get to have a comfy chair. The last chair that I had was a solid metal one and so uncomfortable. But because this one goes really low, I was able to use one of my comfy chairs from my house. And then this crocheted rainbow blanket my aunt made me, and it's absolutely amazing. And I get to use it in my craft room, which is so cool. Okay, so these tables, I already had one. At the original craft room, I already had one. The Hubs went to the store and grabbed me a second one because I needed two. I have my F1 Ultra and my P2S on this. And then I have my brand new Omni 1 right here. I love this thing. It's a UV laser. It's absolutely amazing. So I'm keeping it because it's so cool. So I needed a spot for that. Got my big old guillotine cutter for when I make swatch books for the cardstock warehouse. And then my heat press. And all of this just like fits right here. You know what I mean? Back here is the air filter or the air purifier and then my accessories for the M1 Ultra. I need to figure out what in the world I'm doing with this because it can't sit on the ground. So maybe like another rolling desk. I'm not entirely sure. But I think once I figure that out, then the other thing will come out. Everything in these drawers, like all the drawers in my craft room have been utilized for something. So we have all things laser. Anything that I need for working with any of the lasers is in here. And then small craft or laser items. So these ones right here are like the jewelry blanks and stuff like that. Just really small things that I don't have a space for. Just goes in the drawer. And that drawer essentially will work with all of the lasers that I have here. Top drawer here has HTV stuff. So HTV and all its other supplies. And then down here for right now, I just have rulers, because I have a lot of them, and then a bunch of Cricut mats. So that's where I've been storing that. I do love the fact that these are adjustable in height. Then I have my UV resin because I don't know where to put it. And then my shredder right there. Obviously my garbage can. My cute little F1. I think I'm going to order a storage rolling thing for that because I love my little F1. Sadly, she is too tall to fit in here, which is okay. But I want to keep my F1 because I love her so much. And then this right here came from the old craft room. It's just the same organizing bin that I love so much. Then let's go to this. So this thing right here, I bought off of Wayfair. I will link what I bought. So everything that I bought brand new for this craft room, I will link in the description of this video, but I do want to be 100% transparent with you. While it looks really nice, it is sturdy, it is thick wood, but I'm kind of annoyed because every single one of these drawer fronts or something has some sort of ding nick in it. There is some type of imperfection somewhere in every single one of these pieces, which annoys the crud out of me. Also, this long thing, if I did not have these cabinets, because these cabinets come separately from this. So you don't have to have these cabinet tops on this. However, if I didn't have the cabinet tops, this long thing right here is a completely different color than this one and this one. And it is annoying. I honestly can tell if I look hard enough like this, you can kind of tell. I know I can. This right here is a different color than this right here. So just know, these are really sturdy. That is the great thing. Pretty thick wood. It's like pressed wood. It's not like solid wood, but it's sturdy enough for me. Looks really cute. Now, when I talk about like what things I need to do, first I need my neon light because I don't have my neon light here. But then also I thought about it and I think that I want to make cardstock subway tiles. I know, sounds a little weird. I'm going to try it out together with you, hopefully in the next week or two, because I think making like a subway tile wall out of all of my cardstock in like a rainbow fashion, because you know, I love my rainbows. I think it's going to look so cute. We shall see. Okay, so then everything in here, obviously you can tell I got one of my Cricuts. I have my sewing machine and then just some random tchotchkes and stuff that I've made or I've purchased from other makers. And then on the other side, I have that lock lick machine, my Cricut Joy, my spellbinders, and then more little tchotchkes. And then we have up here other makers, what they have made for me, what I have made. My daughter painted that YouTube thing for me for Mother's Day last year. Okay, and then we got in here. So in here, in this drawer, every drawer has a little has a little thing just so the other people in my family, when they come in here, they'll know where is what. So this is vinyl, like all things vinyl. I don't have a whole lot. I got rid of a lot of my vinyl, but this is just that adhesive vinyl, anything that is vinyl related, and the weeding tools that go with it. We'll do the drawers first. And then here we have office supplies and thank you cards. This just has like for my label maker or my labels, different hard drives for all of my things that I need, and just like a pencil sharpener, you know, office supplies. And then we have this right here. This has recording and desk supplies. So this is like everything that I need for all my chargers or cables or anything else like that. My camera, lotion, you know, things that you would probably have on your desk if you didn't need real estate is all in here. And then over in this drawer, we have string, ribbon, and crepe paper. So all of my string and all that stuff is all right here. Pretty self-explanatory. I filled this drawer up for sure. Okay, going into this right here. No, I did not label this or any of the other cabinets because I feel like you can kind of see what's in here. So this is just random craft supplies, things that I don't generally use, but I don't want to get rid of because I will use them. Like these balls come in handy when I make ornaments, or like here's my wax seal stuff. Obviously, we know I'm going to keep that heat blower because it saved me in the winter time for a personal use. And then I have some like rubber stamps and, you know, just some random craft supplies. Okay, then in here we have glue. A lot of glue, and then everything shaker related. When I say like shaker related, I say like shaker cards, or even, you know, like when you make shaker cake toppers and stuff like that. So all of this is like the glitter that needs with it, the little shaker items, the foam tape that you would use for the shaker cake toppers and stuff like that. I also have an additional hot glue gun just in case my hot glue gun breaks. And then down here we have all things glue, and you can tell just by this, I have a favorite glue company. Super Tight Glue is my favorite. We have all this is super tight. All of it is super tight. And I have a little bit of Maker's Magic in the back. I have my matte resticking hack things in here, but this is all things glue. I have a lot of glue. You may say that I'm obsessed with glue, but that's because the owner of Super Tight makes sure that I am never going to run out of his glue. He overstocks me. Okay. And then over in here is all things painting and stains and things like that. What I would love to do in this is buy like shelves, like little shelf stepping things. I have them for my spices. I think I'm going to do the same over here so I can like condense this into like half, and then also be able to take this and put it with this and then free up a shelf. I feel like I could probably get that done and achieve what I'm looking for by getting, because we could use that vertical storage. We can maximize on the vertical storage, but all things paint over here. Okay. Last but not least, right in here, we have the smaller heat presses and anything that is like related to a craft cutting machine, like the Cricut or the Silhouette, or I'm sorry, Cricut Caesar or the Locklick. It's all in this bucket. And then just my smaller heat presses and markers and pens and stuff. And then here is like everything to make another neon sign. So this neon sign I've already made. Ooh, this one I've never showed you, but I made this last year. Should I show you how to make this? Because this thing right here is so cute. It's a light up acrylic cake topper. And it's so stinking cute. So anyways, this right here does all of my laser items. Or I'm sorry, all of my neon sign stuff. So that has its own spout. Then obviously I cut my 24-inch cutter from Caesar and also my Juliet because those things are absolutely amazing. And then over here we have my 24-inch printer. She made it in the move. Haven't tested her prints quality yet. Hopefully she prints just as well as she did, but she made it without a ding. And then I got this little cart that holds my 12-inch printer. And then all of this just, I'm pretty sure this is empty. Oh no, this has ink. And then this has like printer paper, like the label paper and stuff like that. But yeah, that was the quickest office craft room tour ever because the craft room ain't that big anymore. But she is cute and she is organized and she is given a professional, which apparently I am. Someone had asked me recently, like, what is it that you do? And I'm like, I'm a professional crafter. And they're like, okay. So what do you think of the new craft space? Do you love it? I do. It feels so nice and quaint in here. I think quaint is the correct word. The other thing that I love most about this, which today is Monday and I was in here on Saturday crafting and I was making little name tags for the Hubs's new storage unit that he has. Cardstock. Anyways, I was in here on a Saturday crafting, and in the old house when I was crafting on the weekend, the old craft room was like completely separated from the main house. And so like when it came to like my son or even when my daughter lived at home, if I was up in my craft room, no one would come find me. They would just leave me alone. So oftentimes I would either miss out on things or I would just get lonely up there. So on Saturday when I was in the craft area and I was crafting, I had heard the little guy, this is the hallway to like the entire house anyways. I heard him like walking and I was like, hey, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, are you recording? And I was like, yes, I am, but like you can still come and say hi. And he was like, okay. So he came in and he said hi. And then a little while later, he just like walked right in. And so I felt like one with the house. And so anytime he ever needed anything, he just like came walking in and he was like, where's dad? Whatever. But it was just nice to like be apart so I could craft anytime I want, because oftentimes then I felt like I can only craft when the kids weren't home, you know? And now that I'm in like the same house with everyone else, I can just craft whenever and they can just come find me, which is great because sometimes I just randomly get this like wild hair at my booty and I want to craft, which is like the whole name tags thing. I like had to hurry up and finish my thought before I lost my creativity. Anyways, I love my new space. I sure hope you do too. Also, because your opinion does matter. And I know I said that I was going to do it and hopefully I'll do it with you in a couple weeks. Should I do it? Should I make the cardstock subway tile wall? I think it would look really cool. While it probably isn't that exciting because it really just is going to be a whole bunch of long skinny rectangles, but the idea of like being able to have this really cool rainbow wall, and the only reason why I'm saying this as cardstock is because they don't make tile in rainbow. That's kind of rude. Plus, doing it in cardstock is less committal than doing it in actual tile. So what I'm thinking is doing like the whole, kind of like the blanket that my aunt crocheted me. I'm doing the same thing on the wall, just creating like an ombre style rainbow thing on the wall. When I get tired of it, I can change it out to something else, but it'll just be cardstock and it'll be all the cardstock that I personally sell. So if anyone says like, oh my gosh, your wall is so cool, like, what is that? I'll be like, oh, that's my cardstock. And will anyone actually say that? I have no idea. Is that what's in my brain? Yes. So I think that's what I want, but I need to know what you think. Do you think that I should do that, or should I just put up my neon sign and call it a day? You let me know. All right. I sure hope you love my new craft room because I sure do. I'll see you on the next one.